Good morning, Toronto. Today we're taking Via Rail all the way to Quebec City. This is my first time taking Via Rail, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all. This city and y'all station is gorgeous. But we have another early morning train ride. I don't know why I do this to myself. It's 5 in the morning. Okay, I know I say this in every video, but Toronto Union Station, way more magnificent than Dallas, Texas. Like, y'all have to look at this ceiling. And then all the different flags on the wall. Okay, so before we get to Quebec City, we have to stop in Ottawa, and we're gonna have a layover, sadly, a 2.5 hour layover. But it looks like we're on time, 6:47, boarding is at 6:17. I think it's the little small details that do it for me when you're at train stations. Entrance to trains is pretty basic, but we love the little small details like that. So the waiting room area is not that grand, but at least the entrance is pretty grand. All right, it looks like we're finally getting on the train, and I'm not gonna lie, I was super confused on where to stand at. Like, Union Station, Via Rail, I don't know what's going on at all. All right, we made it on the train. I'm not going to lie, super confusing in the station, like I was saying. It seemed like, I don't know, just long lines, people asking a lot of questions, people confuse themselves. Seems like there's no curtain, but we do have lights. No kickstands. There is a menu though. All right, so I've just confirmed, talking with the Via Rail employee, that from Ottawa to Quebec City, it's all new trains. So like, super excited because this right here, it's all old. Comfy, but it's time for a change. But I do have to say, the seats are comfortable and they do lean back. Make sure there's no one behind me. You got to be very respectful, right? So this right here, you just want to hold down, and then you start gliding back. And I would say like it's a pretty good distance back. So you do get a pretty good fair amount of space. The only thing I don't like is there is no table pull-out right here. You do get a little bit of netting. And of course, Via Rail has you covered. They have doggy bags, and like, this is a long doggy bag. You're gonna have a lot of throw up. But I'm not gonna lie, it is kind of a bumpy ride. Like, so after the Via Rail attendant, the employee, really nice guy by the way, he showed me that they do have tables on here. So you're gonna open up this little thing right here, and then there's a little latch for your finger, and you're just gonna put it, or I guess pull it out, and boom, you have yourself a little table. And I'm so glad he showed me, because I was about to have my laptop in my lap, my coffee in my lap. Just put this back. Always put things back anytime you're on a train. Don't leave your seat all the way back. Don't leave your table out. Like, put it back, help out the employees. This is how much space is in here. And they do have the 4-person configuration if, you know, you're with a party of 3 other people. And they actually have all the little small tables out. They definitely could have put a bigger table right here, but like I said, it's an old train and they're learning new things. There is 2 US / I guess North American outlet plugs, but it does say computer only.
On train 15.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Enjoy.
It's a pretty decent sized croissant. So we got the ham. Tastes just like you would expect from the grocery store. Not a fresh croissant, but it'll do while you're on the train. Choose the via Wi-Fi video. What gorgeous views. So English or French. So YouTube is not working for me, but Facebook works for me. Or if I Google something, I'll read. That works. So I guess with VRL's Wi-Fi, you can't stream on YouTube. At least I cannot on this specific train. If you've been on VRL before and you've been able to, let me know. But this is not working for me, sadly. And that right there is why I love taking the train. I do not want to sit in traffic in my car. We might not be going that fast, but at least we're going faster than the cars.
Yeah, Austin is amazing.
the
I
best.
you talk about Austin.
It's the best.
I know. People are so different in Austin.
Yes.
People are very, like you said, hippie, progressive.
Especially
young.
at the
It's a young-
parks too. In the summertime, it's the best.
Yeah, they have so many festivals. It actually reminds me of Montreal, actually.
Really?
Yeah, Montreal is like that.
So we made it to the business class. Now, this is where you'll sit if you have a wheelchair, and then companion seating. You're going to get 2 US outlet plugs, a little light source right here. It's crazy how much better the seats are in business class versus economy class. It's almost like they upgraded this section of the car and just decided to leave that car back in the 60s, the 70s, whatever year it's in. This car has curtains, actually. I know that's crazy that economy doesn't even have curtains.
See the business class? We had lots of room.
Yes,
Lots
thank
of room
you.
in business class. There you
Appreciate
are.
it.
That's good.
No, it's great. It's great. Thank you, sir. Alright, so my man just brought me some tea. Alright, let's do a quick introduction of the business class area. So you have a little console table area, gives you more space to actually work on your things. And of course, we actually do have a kickstand now. Same thing, you do get 2 lights. Oh wow, I still can't believe that they have curtains up here. My guy just brought me some food, so looks like you get an egg with some cheese. They boiled the egg. Some fruit, some raisins. I don't know what this is. Some more fruit. Oasis orange juice. A bagel and it's warm. Bon appetit. Trying this.
Train via 643. Go by.
It's oatmeal.
Like
The oatmeal,
they send an email?
I'm not a fan of it.
Or no?
I think it's because it's cold, but I was given this for free, so we're gonna finish it. And yes, they do have US plug outlets. It's in the middle right here. You get 1 and 2. And if you guys cannot tell, you get a lot more space. Like literally you can put your whole body down here. That's how much space. That is very beautiful artwork, Brockville. We love that at train stations. Of course, the beautiful Canadian flag. Pretty good amount of space to get a wheelchair in here, but it still needs to be bigger. Hopefully today we will see the brand new trains. You do have a little trash right here and a little assistance button if you fall or need any help. You got the toilet, you got the sink, a press. Oh. Okay, well, that's not that good. You got your paper towels, you got your soap right here, and a baby changing area. You also got a coat hook. back to economy class, coach class, after being in business class is just like, wow, definitely worth the extra money, especially if you're on VRL, in my opinion. Like, you get more space, you're getting a light meal, you're getting treated a little bit more like you're a king and queen. As the king and queen, you are. So, business class definitely wins on VRL. Business class on Amtrak, not so much so far for me. She's still here. Thank you, excuse me.
Bye, have a good day. Have a good day, okay?
You too.
See you next time, okay?
Thank you. All right, we made it to Ottawa, and it is a little bit chillier, and I just love how you can see the new with the old trains. I'm just glad VRL actually updated the train system here. Do you guys want to be in the video? No? Okay, looks like we're still train 26. We're departing 14:20. That's 2:20 if you guys don't know military or 24-hour clock. Looks like door number 2. And it's on time. It's always a good thing. But so far this journey has been very different. Like, I can't explain it, but today I was feeling like, you know what, I'm not gonna make this train video, but I was like, you know what, forget it. I'm just gonna make the video, and you know, good things happen. I had a great conversation with the train attendant and everything. We were talking about trains, Texas, Austin, the government here, and just so many different things. And when you travel, I feel like that's when you get to learn more about yourself. You get to experience different things with different people from different countries, different backgrounds, different cultures, and you really understand that it comes down to perception, someone else's reality. And I feel like once we can all understand that, the world will be a better place, because my perception and my reality is different from someone else's, and that's why we all come to different conclusions on different things. I'm sorry, let's just get back to the train video. Let's get back to the train video. So Ottawa's train station, it's pretty simple. Business lounge that I cannot get into. But I feel like in life, sometimes the best things are the simplest things, because we know that, you know, we're going to go down those escalators and we're going to go to the train. You know, I think VRL is the only train I have been on where I've actually gotten like a very thorough explanation on how to actually get off of the train in an emergency. Amtrak doesn't do it. All the other trains I've been on in the world, they have not done it. But VRL actually cares about our safety.
T'es pas dans la photo. Il dit,
Ah oui,
il
non,
va me filmer.
Ah,
mais
ok, mais
tu
c'est
seras
pas.
dedans.
It's not a problem.
Okay.
There's always been a lot of discussion about improving passenger rail. Like it's something like, and so anytime you talk to most people, you say, how would you feel if they built a high-speed rail here like they have in Europe, like the TGV in France or whatever, and everyone's like, that'd be amazing, like, oh, Quebec City to Windsor in like 4 hours, that'd be insane. Like, are they going to do it? And so I think everyone is kind of holding their breath. The government announced something, but it's not high speed, it's called high frequency. So it's the same speed, but they're going to build a separate rail line, and so then they won't have to share it with freight, and so they can have trains like, every hour.
So how come they don't want to build a high-speed rail? Too much money and trying to actually make a dedicated line, or?
So there's a few things I've heard, but when they asked the Minister of Transportation, which they asked him a few months ago when he made the announcement for high frequency, because everyone was like, what do you mean frequency? Well, what about speed? And he said high speed is too expensive. That was his excuse. But if you talk to a lot of like people who study this, they say that the cost, it's a lot of money up front, but the impact on the economy would be like unreal. You'd have people would live in Toronto and work in Montreal and vice versa. There'd be like, mobility of labor, people going from one place to the other much quicker. It would just have a huge impact, not cause any traffic. Like it's really lovely.
And then what do you think about the new seats? Because I'm assuming
here.
you've been on the old
Yeah.
trains.
Oh, these are way better. Yeah, someone told my wife told me they were made in California actually.
I believe there is a Siemens plant over there. Yeah.
Oh yeah. She told me that she takes the train a lot. She told me they were made in California, so they're super nice. Yeah, comfy, look good. So.
Stylish.
Yeah, good stuff.
Oh, comfy. Okay, now you don't think the trains are comfy?
I don't think it's comfortable at all, no.
Why not?
It's very stiff.
It has a little give to it.
Yeah, I already got meat down there though. It's my back. I got a thin back. But there's good leg room though. For somebody who's tall, there's good leg room. But yeah, for somebody who's 6'1" or 185 centimeters, it is a good leg room for the legs. Other than that,
What about reclining?
reclining, I don't think it reclines.
You sure?
Yeah, no, it doesn't recline.
These don't recline?
They're
Ain't no
very,
way.
they're very stiff.
A little?
Do they? Oh, they do recline.
Mine doesn't.
Oh, I don't know how. No, yours is. Oh, yeah, you're back there. I don't know where it is, but
I'm sitting with 4 other people, so I can't really, show everything. So we're gonna give it to. What's your name again?
Shane.
We're gonna give it to,
Shane.
and he's gonna give a little review.
For sure. So here there is a charger down here. I don't want to screw up your camera. I don't know if you can see it or if you're just looking at legs, but there are chargers down there, which I really appreciate because my phone was almost dying. Over here, you have a headrest. I'm not a big fan of it, to be honest with you. It's not the most comfortable. I think I would have been like more comfortable with it being like right here, just a regular old headrest. The armrests are very, very tiny. So I don't have big arms. But as you can see right here,
I really just get my camera to a straight
they're not the greatest. They're very uncomfortable, and I like leaning. I like bobbing and weaving. So I'm not really big on it. And she got big elbows, so I can't really share. Yeah, you see, I can't really share it there. But yeah, I think overall first train experience is really nice. You got some air conditioning. It is very hot in here though. But yeah, I think I will probably never take the train again. But well, I don't want to take the train again. I drive.
Okay, he's Exhibit A on why North America does not have high-speed trains.
I drive.
I think it's because you just can't figure out how to recline.
No, I don't know how to recline. It does recline. He reclined it. I don't know how he did it.
It has to be in the middle, maybe underneath.
I don't know, my bag's there. You just have to move your butt with it.
You always gotta ask people behind you.
Yeah.
We need to start that so people can feel respected.
It doesn't seem like it reclines backwards. It reclines the
So it slides down.
Yeah, it slides down.
Yeah, so not really,
Yeah.
not necessary.
Yeah, so the bottom slides out here.
Oh, that's not really reclining.
Yeah.
And then what does your girlfriend think? Since you hate trains, apparently.
Pardon?
So what do you think about the new train? Because apparently your boyfriend hates trains.
Well, I went on the old one around 2 years ago after I graduated high school.
Yeah.
I think it's more modern than the old ones, but the old ones were more comfortable.
I will agree with y'all on this because I did a video from Dallas to Los Angeles on Amtrak, and this one lady was complaining about the new seats that they had, and she was like, I don't like these seats. They're old, they make your back hurt, they make your leg hurt. I like the old comfy seats.
Yo, old is usually better.
Okay. And my bad. I'm Davion.
Shane.
Nice to meet you. All right, we're going to check out the restroom now, which is this big thing. So, reminds me of Bright Lines trains in Florida, which I know they're owned and made by Siemens Venture Trains, but look at how much space. Like, let me put y'all down. Like, this is how much space you're getting in here. Like, probably fit like 50 of me in here. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but wheelchair accessible, very accessible. Like, you have your different arms right here in case you need to hold on. Toilet, got your trash right there. The help aid, call for assistance, the flush button. It's not touch screen. I mean, it's not. Yeah. We have a changing station right here. Another assistant button if you fall. Paper towels and touch sensitive. Like, we love that. And then you can even see where we're at while you're using the restroom. You can't forget your US plug outlets. And then nice mirror. What's up, Davion? And 2 coat hangers. I'm guessing that's because here in Canada it gets really cold and yeah, you need that. Unlock that. Even right here in the little, I guess, alleyway, they do have little small seats that you can sit on. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is a lift. These are lifts right here. And then right between the seats, you do have 2 US plug outlets. My goodness.
I cannot see that. Hopping in. It's all good.
Oh my goodness. And then you do have 2 different coat hangers right here, and then also a shade. So I feel like anytime you're on a train, you're always wondering, is there going to be room for your luggage? And here in the middle, there actually is another extra place you can put your luggage. You have on top, and of course you have in the entrance of the train. And they also have a water fountain on the train. Okay, I think this is the first time I've been on a train, and they actually have a recycling location. So recycle, trash, recycle. Like, I guess Via Rail actually cares about the environment. Okay, I see y'all. And another detail is these little handles right here. You'll see on the chairs. So in case the train's a little bumpy, you can grab on one of these handles so you don't fall. This is one of the new great additions for people with wheelchairs, people with disability here on this train. It actually goes up and down, so you can actually put it at the height of your wheelchair. All right, I appreciate it, sir. Thank you. Have a good one.
Take care.
You know, every time I ask myself, like, why do I love trains so much? Why should you give trains a chance? And it's because it gives you the opportunity to meet new people, new conversations and everything. And it also gives you the opportunity to draw, to read, to work on stuff, because when you're in your car, you can't even do that. Like, see us out here killing the game. I don't know if you guys know who this is, but a very famous person, RIP, rest in peace. And whoa, okay, I'm not gonna lie, that drawing, you're killing it right now.
Thank you.
But like, that's the beauty and the magic of taking the train, meeting new people, new experiences, gaining new skills, and just, for me at least personally, becoming a better person. Because I feel like I can't tell you what to do. Obviously, everyone has different perspectives and different realities, and that's really what brings together people. And that's what I'm saying. The train is coming together, y'all. It's coming together. The train can do that for y'all.
Yeah. Instagram's not horrible for it.
I'm not gonna lie, the new Via Rail trains, definitely worth it. We finally made it to Quebec City. Y'all's train station? I've never seen a train station like this. Kind of looks like a castle. And maybe that's what they are going for, but my name's Davion West. I don't know where I'm headed to next, but I know it's somewhere here in Canada on a train. Hope you'll follow me to 195 countries.